Alright, I'm back. I'm hoping everything's working again. Let's see, yeah, it's showing the right screen. There we go.
One day, we'll put this back together. Better than ever.
Really starting to make a difference.
Okay, I'm back live as far as I can tell. Looks like everything's running. Azurius, are you back? Whoever's watching in the chat, can you please say something so I make sure I'm live and everything is working correctly? I want to make sure you can hear me and all that good stuff.
Thank you. It's like I can finally think straight.
How do I get over? Checking to make sure everything's working correctly. If you are watching currently, please say something in the chat just so I can ensure it is. I don't really like this mod very much. Actually pretty cool looking, but I can't get to my chests. They're somehow stuck in there. Okay, so that's where I'm trying to get to, is right here. I'm gonna have to get out of my power armor, move it. So this is a mod. This this layout of Sanctuary. There's supposed to be some other things that are going on here. Mainly, there's not supposed to be any like straight grass, and the streets are supposed to be good, stuff like that, but it's not running perfectly. But I am going to I'm gonna move my power armor a little bit. Can I do flawlessly transferred. But it does look pretty sweet. I mean, all the buildings here and stuff like that, the grass. Yeah, it looks really cool. I've honestly, this is the first time I've ever played with mods on PC, and some of the ones I downloaded initially didn't work right, so I had to re-download them again. And this was one of them. It didn't work right the first time, and I'm trying to fix it. I don't know why. Okay. So now I need to move this. Can I move that? I can't move this trunk. Okay, let's just take all this stuff out. Also, another mod, that chest has a bunch of lightsabers in it. I'm not going to mess with them right away, but at some point, I might. That looks really cool. I need to build some defenses here. And again, I don't know why the roads don't look clean. They should. It's supposed to kind of like repave them and everything like that, but it didn't. So here. Oh, okay. Well, what I'm gonna do for now, just to keep it simple, here's my other one. So I'm just gonna build a chest here. Furniture, containers. Just something to store my crap in. Okay. Wrong button. Damn it. Okay. Get those out of my inventory. I'm gonna turn down my volume a little bit. I'm not playing with the headset today. I listen to music at work through a headset, and I come home and play games with a headset, so it's actually kind of starting to make my ears hurt if I keep wearing the headset so often. I'm trying to do it without it. Yeah, this is the mod that I set up. There's still some stuff going on. I gotta figure out, I don't know if one of my other mods is kind of conflicting with it or what's going on. I'm thinking it was the green or grass one that's kind of messed up, because it looks like there's a bunch of flowers and stuff that's growing through that's not supposed to. And I need to figure out how to get in there, because there's my other chest. But with this overlay, it's not letting me get into that room. I'm not sure where the door's supposed to be. Down here. Yeah, this is like radioactive water for my feet too. I might turn off until I figure out which one is working right. Yeah, it looks like this part of the building is inaccessible because of the mod. And I have a chest in there. I wonder if I can grab it from the window. find my way through here. Can. Would help if I had jetpacks. There's supposed to be. There we go. Alright. Got rid of that. Alright. That's good enough. I'll deal with the mod part later. I'll have to do some experimenting. How's it going, Kyle? No, it's not 365 days of just Fallout. I'm kind of alternating between PlayerUnknown Battleground and Fallout 4. I actually got a email from Bethesda today about Fallout 76, saying that they worked on it, and you know, it was just an auto-generated message. It wasn't directly to me, but I might give it a shot and see if Fallout 76 feels any better. I don't think it's a terrible game. I think people had
gave up alcohol
higher expectations than I did for it.
Doctor said I shot my liver.
So I might give it a run, another run again. Where is my? Wonder where my repair station is for my power armor. Looks like they moved a bunch of crap around. Yeah, I wonder why some of it, like all this foliage and stuff, isn't supposed to be here. I think it's one of my other mods that's overriding getting rid of them. This mod is pretty sweet though. It's just kind of glitchy. But if people want to watch me play Fallout bad enough, I don't mind playing Fallout 4 a lot. I've already beat the game several times, and
I'll be damned. This, or am I going mad? Something just dropped out of the sky, and I'm betting it was carrying
Knox
some
with a
nice
hat
little
and a
goodies
cigar.
for us.
Definitely
Let's go
a
find
little
where it crashed.
homage to Oxhorn, the Fallout 4 streamer, or Fallout streamer. Pretty neat. I just want to know where my power armor workstation is, though. Don't know where it got moved to. I'll probably just have to build one. Let's see here. Can I build one yet? Oh, I need local leader and armor. Okay. Alright, well, we'll just have to make do. I don't know where my power armor thing got moved to. It was in the regular part where it automatically comes in the game, but now it's not there anymore. This setup is pretty sweet. I do like this. The house, I mean, it feels kind of natural. Just wish I knew where everything was. I'm kind of lost right now. I guess I should have probably loaded it before I started streaming, just to kind of get my bearings, since everything's changed. That's okay. I'm not going to mess around too much. I just like to figure out where I repair my power armor, so I could do that sometime. I don't think that door is supposed to be there. It's a little glitched. Same. It looks like there's supposed to be a building here that's messed up. There's beds here, but not there. Car garage for cars that don't work. Looks like a little store somebody built in there. Yeah, definitely glitched. I'm gonna have to. There's also a statue that's broken that's laying here too. I don't think that's supposed to be like that. I might have to mess with this one a little bit. Just want to know where I repair my power armor at. That's all I care about. Finding all the toilets. printing press. Well, this mod's interesting. If anybody's interested in it, I can put the name of it in the description for the video, but I think it's probably not going to work for what I want to do. I might have to mess with some things, but there's a couple things about it I don't like, and one of them is that it's kind of glitchy, and I can't find my power armor station. Nor can I build one right now, which is rather annoying. But it does make everything look really cool. I think they should have probably furnished this a little more. Seems like there's a lot of empty space. You can always go and scrap stuff. Yeah. It's like a maze of glass doors. Oh, this is an elevator. I'll be damned. Azurius, whenever you use this mod, did you have the glitches and stuff like that, or is that just me? Huh. This mod's pretty cool. I really like the houses and everything. It's hard to find your way out. Oh, let me show you. Let me see if I can find my way to how the hell to get out of these houses. All the clear glass, it's like a damn maze. Alright. So one of the glitches I found so far is over here. I appreciate having everybody watching. If you haven't already, please hit the follow button. I'm trying to get to 50 followers through Twitch. I am playing with a whole bunch of mods. I just kind of got started, and this is one of the mods I just downloaded, so I haven't got to do anything with it yet, but it's pretty neat. This is the glitch I'm talking about. There's beds hanging out of the wall here. There's a door here, and it looks like there should be a building somewhere starting behind these hedges. But there's random beds here, and it looks like there's an entire building missing right here. Alright, so I wonder if I can go, let's go to the castle real quick. I just want to repair my power armor before I go running around again.
I don't understand these Minutemen. Why the hell would you bother helping a bunch of low-life farmers and settlers for free?
The hell?
Let me know if you find some spare ammo.
Yeah, I think it's the grass mod that's kind of messing with it.
This
mod has all the fixed walls. I need to do some building on it though. Is there a power armor station here anymore? I thought there was one here somewhere. There was a power armor station you could use here at one point. I don't see it anymore.
2 a.m. here at Radio Freedom. Attention Minutemen. News has come to us of a settlement that needs our help. If you are in the area, please respond.
Oh, no, not yet. I don't have enough stuff. Well, I guess we'll just run with our power armor half broken, and we'll be all right. First thing I want to do is sorry, I can't read all what you said. Let me just pull this up. Sorry. All right. Yeah. I think that's what I'm gonna have to do is try to uninstall it, maybe reinstall it again. So I have 2 points. I just hit level 20. I want to get this. Now that I have the 3rd level of it, it'll let me regenerate my health slowly. So I really like that. Saves me on stim packs, and it's always good to have extra health. I try to go heavy on kind of the defensive thing, so eventually I can just not wear power armor if I don't need to or don't want to. And I do have another. So I maxed out intelligence. I maxed out charisma. I could start doing some of these other ones, but I think I'm gonna put a point into commando. So I beat the game. I beat Fallout 4 multiple times, probably around 10 or so on Xbox. And I only did 1 playthrough with the mods that were on Xbox. So I don't have a ton of experience with the mods. This is just kind of a walkthrough, starting as a new character, playing it with mods. If people like the mods, or they want to, find out anything about them, or just see how they work by watching me playing with some of them, they can do that. Or I'm kind of finding out what mods I do and don't like too. I've turned off a couple because I didn't care for them, and I'm possibly going to have to do that here as well. But my goal is just to entertain you guys. Hopefully find some people that like Fallout, because I like Fallout 4. I wouldn't mind playing Fallout 76 if I can get people that are interested in watching that. It's just not a great game. At least the last time I played it, I didn't care for it too much. But I played Fallout 4 a bunch. Same with Skyrim. I've played it a whole bunch, and back to my controls again.
Whoa. You hear that? Over there! Get him! Oh, no, you don't.
I just really like Fallout, and I figure this is a good single-player game that I can play, hopefully entertain people, interact with the chat pretty easily. If I suck at the game, I guess you guys can't really tell too good, because I'm not playing against anybody. So if I suck, it's just me dying to random mobs. What do you mean you enjoy what I'm posting? You mean like PUBG or PUBG plus Fallout, stuff like that, or what specifically? Because I definitely I would like some feedback, and you seem to be one of the more active people on my chat. I'm gonna try to do the both. Okay, good. I'm gonna try to do the search for the recon. What's the name of the quest again? Lost Patrol for the Brotherhood, just to get it. You can't see Azurius. He's chatting through YouTube, and you're on Twitch. I can see both chats, so But he's here. You can't see him, and he can't see you, but he's here. Another thing I kind of wanted to do while I'm playing the game is there's some interesting quests and stuff, some storylines that I kind of wanted to talk about. Like I said, I'm not planning on making lore videos or anything like that because Oxhorn, he has that on lock, but I do want to talk about some stuff in the game. There's some pretty brutal quests in the game, some stories that are interesting. Oops. Twice. Oh, can you see each other talking on the webcam chat? I didn't know if it linked both. It's too small for me to see on my window to see on OBS. Can you see each other's chats on there? Yeah, I can't praise Oxhorn enough for the videos that he's done. They're very educational, very interesting. He took a lot of time with the lore, a lot of time with just the entirety of the game. Fallout 1 through 76. He went very hard into it, and I definitely appreciate that.
It's fused solid. This one too.
So anybody that has not done this quest, this is well, I guess anybody that's played this game has probably done this quest because it's part of the main. Justin, he's going to switch over to Twitch so you can see, you two can talk.
Sweet.
Azurius has been watching me the last couple days and has been pretty active, so I appreciate having another active chatter.
Ambushed on the road. We're outnumbered 5 to 1. Farnham, report. We're down 5%. We'll have to scuttle the armor. We can't let them have it.
Oh. Okay.
Damn it. Aspen set the self-destruct. Ferris, fall back.
I think this.
We'll head for the old military base, then try to make it to our holdout. The code will be our call sign.
Like I said, I appreciate you being here, Azurius. J.A. West, he's actually a real-life friend of mine. I know him, and he's what kind of helps me grow the channel. He reposts my my Facebook posts whenever I say I'm going live, stuff like that. He's been really helpful in getting me started. So yeah, he's pretty active in the chat too. He's talking to me. He's talking to other people if they ever post anything. So I like having active people in the chat. They're nice to have. Oh shit! I forgot about the turrets.
Take 'em.
Missed. I definitely do currently have quite a few viewers just for as early as the stream's been going and everything, so I'm glad to see people are wanting to watch Fallout. The first couple times I streamed it, I didn't have any viewers, so I switched to PUBG because that was the only game I was getting viewers on, but I've actually been getting as many or more viewers on Fallout than I have on So just kind of talking about the quest I'm doing. Anybody that's played the main storyline, you've probably done this quest. It is you're finding lost Brotherhood of Steel patrols.
I was just getting. You wouldn't hit a girl. Come on, you rat-spitting zombies. This is gonna be a piece of cake.
They were sent out and got lost. What in the hell are you doing?
Here.
I fixed you. Oh, cool. Yeah, like I said, I've been considering getting back into 76. I think the main problem with Fallout 76 is that the expectations were so high. I don't know if they could have made
Damn ferals.
Fallout 76 in a way that it was gonna make people happy, if that makes any sense. I'm not saying by any stretch of the imagination that what they made was a good product, and kind of their secrecy about what they were making and what kind of game it was going to be, stuff like that. Yeah, I think that hurt them a lot as well. But
their objective was a satellite array.
I honestly don't know if they could have made Fallout 76 anything that would have been successful because of what people expected it to be. And the product they made, they pretty much copied and pasted this game. They took Fallout 4, copied and pasted, changed the terrain, added some new stuff, and that was about it. It's by no stretch of the imagination of a new game. It's a recycled game, which, you know, gaming companies do that all the time. So that's not something new, and that's not something that Bethesda did. It's, like I said, I don't think they could have won regardless of what they did. I don't think there was any product they could have put out that was going to make the community happy. I played it up to, I think it was on level 16. I don't think it's terrible. I mean, it feels like a Fallout game. It just doesn't play good. And you definitely need to have people to run with, or you're not gonna have a good play experience. Anybody else has an opinion on it, but that's kind of mine. Oh, I died. Oh, damn. Yeah, it didn't help that Bethesda was like, oh, it's not gonna be Fallout 5, but it's not gonna be this. It's like, okay, well, it's not those things, so what is it? Just tell us what it is. Set expectations. When you don't set expectations for the game that you're making and give your community an idea of the product that they're buying, it's just gonna end badly. Where is it?
Did you see that? Good. Thought it was me.
Where'd that damn suicide? I just wasn't satisfied with not having any people to run with. Where's this damn suicider at? I can hear this suicider. I have no idea where he is. I can't even find him on VATS.
Someone or something.
I think this is a bug or something right now. There's nobody. That suicider isn't anywhere close to me.
Whoa, whoa. You hear that?
I'm encumbered. I think I can drop. That's my weight, 5 over. I think I pick up a laser pistol. That's exactly 5.
If you're gonna litter, at least drop something worthless. Must be getting jumpy. Something's ghosting us. Oh no, you don't. You'll get your ass kicked by a girl. You gotta do this more often.
I think if I move away from that spot, it's gonna go away.
Hold up.
Yeah, I don't hear it anymore. I don't know if you guys do.
I wonder if there's a button that can get us the hell out of here. We being followed.
Kill them! Kill them all! You hit like a rag rope!
Got the arm, damn it!
Give me a pound. Where's he at? I need some more ammo. My face. hate to come up here so I can have her get this power on her. I guess there's nothing really on it, but I want her to take this too.
May as well take a look.
See if that'll move
Hey,
her up here.
we're in luck. Got some armor here.
Oh, there she is. Okay.
Hey.
Need something?
Hey.
Now you're gonna be sharing that with both of us, right?
What do you guys think about me? God damn it. I don't
Hey.
know what I just did. I think I just took everything she had. I didn't mean to do that. What would you guys think about me possibly streaming Final Fantasy XIV, the MMO? Would anybody be interested in watching me play that? Got so many chess pieces. Power armor too. I think it's Fat Man. Get that. Well, it's an MMO. It's not something you'd have to know like story on. I would kind of, I don't know a whole lot about 14 either. I've only played a handful of Final Fantasy games ever myself, so I don't exactly know a whole lot about them. I played a whole lot.
Heads up. Wait there.
Sure, sure. Just
Come
keep
on.
your shirt on. Will do.
I played a whole lot of Final Fantasy XI, which was the earlier MMO. From what I understand, it's a cross between Final Fantasy XI and World of Warcraft, kind of in how they set everything up again. So I don't know if either of you played or watched any of those games, but that's how it was explained to me.
Must have been nothing.
What the hell was that?
Can't hear.
What? Who's there? I'll wear your guts around my neck!
Now you're starting to piss me off. Gotta use you to scrape them mud off the boots. Don't leave anything behind that might be useful. These last days never hold. You're not gonna catch me painting myself into a corner like this.
So, what was the name of that one I just picked up? Scribe. Alright, while this is playing, I'm gonna go back to town
It's been 2 hours.
and sell some stuff.
Paladin left.
From what I was told, the best way to
My
get
leg.
viewers, and there's even a YouTube video on this, the best way to get viewers is to play a game
Brandis,
not many people are playing.
if you get this,
I honestly don't
made it back to
Or maybe you want to consider
think
something
it's a
more.
very popular game,
Sure. Let's take a look.
Don't
which
forget
kind
to
of
stock.
it makes me a little hesitant to play it because there's not many people playing it, and it makes me want to play it because if there are people that want to watch it get played, then I'm going to be probably one of the few people that are streaming it, and I'll get those viewers. I'll get those people that want to watch it. So I think it could be a good thing or a bad thing, depending on which way we're looking at it. But I would consider it if enough people said, yeah, I think that would be a cool idea. I'd probably try it out. I think it's $20 for the base game. Maybe $50 for the base game and the expansion. I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to look again. I looked it up on Steam, and I think that was the prices. So it might be a good thing to try out. It might be a bad thing, but I'm just kind of throwing it out there. I was thinking I wanted to try an MMO. I don't remember my login information for WoW. I know there's a lot of streamers for WoW, and I haven't played since Wrath of the Lich King, so I'm like 2 full expansions behind. So I don't know how interesting that is to anybody to watch, but that's what kind of what I'm thinking as far as what I want to possibly play. I just wanted to see if there was any interest in it. Actually, while I'm here, I'm gonna log out. I'm gonna turn off this mod for Sanctuary. Yeah, it is $20 for the base game. I thought it was like maybe $49 or $59.99 for the, I think it's the game plus the DLC. So I need to turn that off. Disable. Okay. So that's what I was thinking about. I just wanted to try an MMO, and there's not a whole lot of them that interest me. I even looked to see like what, quote unquote, what's the most popular MMOs, and every single one of them on the list is not something I feel like I'd want to play. If anybody's watching and this is your first time watching, thank you very, very much for coming to watch. I am playing. I thought I scrapped that building already. I am playing Fallout 4. I'm playing with a bunch of mods, as you saw when I was turning one of those off. And, it looks like it unscrapped everything I had previously scrapped. It's interesting. So I'm gonna have to like re-scrap everything in town again. Missing. I only got one leg and one arm, so I need the right arm and the left leg. Right arm, left leg. There we go. Alright. Then we got some power armor.
Hey.
What's on your mind?
I need you to get out of your power armor.
You got it.
didn't glitch that into the wall. Yeah, I had all this stuff scrapped out of the area, and from turning that mod off, it put everything back. So that's kind of rough. Actually, I'm not gonna put. Yeah, we will put this in here. That in there. There. I should have sold some of those armor pieces. Some power armor in there. There's actually some more, another piece of level power armor at that base I was just at, but I'm gonna leave it there for now because if I get to, I want to say it's level 20, 25, 26, it increases the chances of me getting an XO1, so I would like to get that if I can. No good ammo here. Alright. So, I kind of didn't go over it very well, but this quest that we're doing it because we're trying to find the lost patrol. We found 3 dead members of the patrol, and we found a note to go to this bunker up here, which is where I'm going now. And one of the reasons why I focused on getting to 10 charisma is because if you have 10 charisma, you can pass a speech check here, which can have him later join you as part of the Brotherhood. So, let's see, which way is north? East. This way, okay. So that's why I went ahead and got the charisma really high. It's a really tough speech check. You have to have 10 charisma to be able to get it. And if you do, whenever the rest of the Brotherhood of Steel arrives, which I guess, spoiler if you've never played this game before, when the rest of the... Who the hell is that? Is a random encounter? What's up, Timmy?
Excuse me, sir. Would you happen to know the way to Bunker Hill?
I do. It's over this way.
Your assistance is appreciated.
That was super glitchy. Okay. So whenever the Brotherhood shows up, this guy will actually be on the Prydwen whenever you first go there. So it's, if you want to have him, it's pretty important to do this quest and to have the charisma to be able to pass the speech check. Without it, you probably are not going to pass it.
Well, now who's this? Your trade boy?
Mercenary.
Who are you?
Name's Dreth. That's all you need to know. Now, you here for business?
Uh-huh. You a trader? Sure.
All right, let him through.
Hi.
It's late. You gonna buy something?
Sure. Let's take a look.
Take a look.
Alright, some ammo. She doesn't have shit. She doesn't have anything. Not that I want anyway. I guess I could take her 50 cal. Just to dump some more stuff. Get rid of that. That. So there's some buff out too. Oh, she's got almost all of it. Alright, there we go. I can discover this area while I'm here. This is one of the settlements. Or no, this is just a random place you can come to. Mass fusion contaminated shit. Well, that might be something maybe this weekend I'll try that. I try to do 2 streams during the weekend, one in the morning, one in the afternoon. But this weekend's when my family's doing Christmas. So Saturday, I'm probably going to be gone most of the day. I'll probably do an afternoon stream when I get home, and probably try to do at least 3 hours. Maybe that'll be my Christmas present to myself. I'll buy Final Fantasy 14 and just try it out, see how it goes, see if I like it. If people like to watch it and I like to play it, I'll make it a thing. I'll either make it part of the rotation. I'll do like PUBG one day, Fallout 4 one day, and then Final Fantasy 14, or I might just drop Final Fantasy or PUBG altogether. I love playing PUBG, but it's dead Miniman. I love playing PUBG, but it is a multiplayer game. I can't control that, and that's one of the things I don't like about it, is I cannot control if it's going to be good for you guys to watch, because I can't control my team. Like if I get a good team or anything like that. So that would be the reason I would stop playing it, would be because I can't do anything about if I'm going to have good teams to play with. And running solo is so boring. I hate doing it. I'm gonna go ahead and save real quick just in case something happens with trying to do the speech check.
Paladin Brandis.
Freeze. One more step and I'll blow your damn head off. Who are you? Who sent you? How did you get in here?
Easy, Paladin. I'm with the Brotherhood.
The Brotherhood? No, it can't.
Sure.
Let's say I believe you. How did you find me?
I followed the distress beacons left by your team. Their holotapes led me here.
The others? What happened to them?
They're dead, Paladin. I recovered their tags.
You did? Thank you. This really means a lot to me.
Kate is like that.
I tried to go back for them, you know. There was nothing I could do, not alone, but I'd hoped. You've been through a lot to find me.
I really like Brandis.
I should give you something. I've collected a lot over the years. Technology, odds and ends. If you see anything you want, take it.
The Brotherhood needs you,
And this is the
Paladin.
part of the speech check that is
It's
difficult
time
to
you
do.
reported in.
I can't. It's been too long. I wouldn't be of any use.
No one knows the Commonwealth better than you. We need your help.
I've been here too long. I'm not myself. Would they still take me?
The Brotherhood will honor the memory of your team. Shouldn't you be the one to tell their story?
Unless I go back, their sacrifices, everything we went through, it'll be forgotten. I can't let that happen. I'll do it. For them. All right, I'll get my things together. Thank you. Thank you for everything.
So, by doing it with the speech check, you wind up getting an extra 100 experience, roughly. It is a little more than that, but right around an extra 100 experience. And you do get him as a character that is going to be in the Prydwen. The ending that I'm going to choose for the game is going to be one where I only have to destroy the Institute. I don't have to kill I don't have to kill the Railroad. I don't have to kill the Brotherhood of Steel. So all of those factions, all of those companions that go along with those factions, they'll still be alive. But you do have to destroy the Institute. There's no way to not destroy them. Well, I mean, unless you side with them, there's no way to do it. But I'm not going to side with them. All right. So I got to report back here. Oh, Zarius, you said you did play 76. If you ever want to play together, I'd be down. I don't know if you still would consider playing the game. Or wait, you said you play on Xbox or
Maybe we should rest
PS4,
here. Place is built
right?
like a
We wouldn't be able to
fortress.
play together if I played on PC. I forgot about that. Yeah, it's a Minutemen ending, but you have to do certain quests and not do certain quests to get it where you don't have to kill one or the other.
You're back. Any word on the patrol?
I've completed my investigation.
I should have known. Old Codger could live through anything.
I convinced him to return to the Brotherhood.
Well done. It
Oh,
might be some
excellent.
time
Okay.
before he's fit for duty again, but we can use all the help we can get. Is there anything else we need to discuss?
Do you want their holotapes?
Yes, I'll take them. If we make it back, I'll see that the tapes are delivered to their
trying to
next
kiss
of
me?
kin.
That's all.
All right. I'll prepare a full report based on your investigation. If we make it back, I'll see that the Brotherhood honors their memory. Under the this was no easy mission.
So much
Yeah,
to learn
anytime.
about the mistakes we made in the
I
past.
like I said, I don't think
prevent us
it
from repeating them.
deserves all the beef that it's getting.
Man, oh man, that was a hell of a...
I'd be down to play if anybody ever wanted to play it. Like I said, I'm only level 16. I didn't get as far as I wanted to, but I kind of got stuck where all the places I needed to go for quests were too hard for me. I didn't have enough, I guess, supplies is the best way to put it. I didn't have a ton of stim packs. I didn't have a ton of ammo. I didn't have a whole lot of food and water. So I had a hard time getting around to the places I needed to go and being able to kill the things that in those areas I needed to kill. So yeah, I would definitely be down to play. Don't want that. Let's see. So I would have to do. I think I would have to do. So I need to get to one of the DLCs, and I think the only way to do that is to do this quest. So we're gonna go kill Kellogg, and I think after I do that, it will open up and let me do the
Nothing to see here.
case files that he has, and lets me go to Far Harbor. There's supposed to be mods in this place too, but they're not kicking in here for some reason. Oops.
Here we are. Keep an eye out, will you? See if I can get this open.
Detective. Who's detecting me?
That's one heck of a lock. Got something to hide? Kellogg,
Have a minute?
why don't you give...
Oh, you're good.
Let's
See,
take a look
now
So
around.
I
you're
just
just showing
appreciate
off.
having viewers.
Kellogg must
It
have
helps
left
push me to the
something
top. So that whenever somebody searches for Fallout 4 or something like that, I come up. Gets people more often to jump in.
Place seems small to you? Figured a guy like Kellogg would think big. Well, that's one way to hide a room.
I did consider doing maybe some crazy
Look at
and
this.
a
All of
little
Merc's
inventive
favorite
names for my streams, but I never did.
Gwinnett Stout beer, 44 caliber bullets, and cigars. San Francisco Sunlights.
Interesting brand. Won't lead us anywhere on its own, though.
Some of that quantum. Which Fallout are you playing? Are you playing 76? Are you playing 4? Are you playing one of the older ones?
Hit in the head? I can relate.
I wonder if Dogmeat can pick up this.
Say, that's not a... Why don't you go... before you head out, I know this is... Besides, you already have...
Goodbye, Nick.
Hopefully not. Good luck.
Okay, so... I think that lets me start Far Harbor. I really like Far Harbor. It's one of my favorites. One of my favorite DLCs.
Good to be back in Diamond City.
I liked Nuka World. I thought Nuka World was really cool. The only thing I didn't like about it is that you had to be a bad guy.
Get the scent, boy.
Like, it encouraged you to be a raider, and I didn't want to be a raider. I always play as good characters, so that wasn't something that interests me. Let's go, dog. The Far Harbor is really cool. The environment's cool. The quests are really neat. There's a decent lore there. I really like the marine armor. I just overall really like it.
I don't know why we let Valentine live in the city. He saves 1 or 2 people, and everyone forgets he's a freaking Sith.
I just really hate the, what is it, the little puzzle memory thing for Dima. Doing those, it's just time consuming and annoying. Try to stay neutral. How do you try to stay neutral? You do like some good stuff, some bad stuff? Just kind of mix it, or? Every once in a while, I'll just kind of go crazy and blow up a settlement for fun. And there's similar quests, just like you can give your settlements over to the raiders, the raider groups in Nuka World. You can do the same thing to the Brotherhood. You can give them your settlements as well. I never did that either.
San Francisco Sunlights. Kellogg's preferred brand, all right. What do you think, boy? Enough to go on?
Go, dog. I almost exclusively play a good character. I always felt guilty doing bad things. Even though it's just a game, I always did feel guilty doing bad things. And I hated siding with the Institute just because I think of all of the factions, the Institute's probably by far the worst. Like, maybe for the sake of humanity, they're not bad. It's kind of like House of Fallout New Vegas. He's not a bad choice because what his goals, what he wants to do is bad. It's just the methods that he uses is bad. If that makes sense at all. I think honestly what the Institute wants to do, the science that they're doing, you know, being able to make artificial animals and genetically enhanced food, stuff like that. I think that's really cool. That's something good. But the other things they do, kidnapping people, you know, all that stuff's not good.
This Kellogg bloke certainly isn't making this
Bloody
easy,
bandages.
is
Dogmeat can track this.
Bloody bandages.
Okay,
Kellogg
boy,
became a
let's
wood
track
woman.
him. I'll need your nose to track Kellogg, boy.
But there are some cool things about being part of the Institute. I do like the Institute power armor. Think that's pretty sweet. I think what is it, X88? I can't remember the companion you get from them. X something. X something 80. I don't remember his name. The Courser that you can use as a companion. I think he's really cool too. He has some pretty interesting dialogue and interactions with different players. Awful bad.
Lost the scent, boy?
Why bother? That's
When it's
just
down,
garbage. I
One
toss
of
it.
his creature comforts. What do you think, boy? Enough to go on?
Gonna hear that damn dog barking in me face.
Alert. Critical signs. Attention, assailant. Lower your weapons immediately.
there?
Error. System corrupt. I can't feel my legs.
I said, Bubba, they ain't there.
This had to be Kellogg.
Signature confirmed. Assailant Kellogg. Known associate.
We're still on track.
Another one of his stogies.
Anybody that didn't get that as a Major Payne reference? I love that movie.
You mean that's it?
Whatever it is, I can't target it with that. Seemed like there was a death claw somewhere near me, but I couldn't hear it. Or I couldn't see it. I could hear it, and ground shake
This
shook
better
like
be the place.
it was roaring.
Tired of playing cat and mouse.
Was this
with
our
Kellogg.
man?
Whoa, whoa. You hear that? Something's ghosting us. Is that all you've got?
I hope so.
Is this the place? Is he in here, boy?
Smart little mutt. He let us right to Kellogg. Why don't you have him run off and play so you can start your little reunion? I was just getting warmed up. Gotta be something of value on him.
Alright. Good thing about doing this quest is it'll also get me access to the Brotherhood being in the area. So I can do the DLC, I can progress the main story, and I can have access to
hostile
Brotherhood
sensor reading detected.
being here.
My scanners must be malfunctioning.
Got it.
Shite! What happened to them?
Anybody that's just joining or currently watching, I'm going to Kellogg. Oh no, forgot about this trap.
Never seen him so eager to die. Wiping the floor with you.
Not bad. Trying out some different mods and just kind of seeing how everything works. I had to turn off one mod. It was a mod for Sanctuary. Just didn't like it.
Did someone drive a bulldozer through here?
I might try it again later. I need to mess with some, maybe turning off another mod to turn that one on again. But we're progressing the story. We're getting ready to kill Kellogg, or we're on the way to do it anyway. And I'm probably going to start Far Harbor tonight, just to get access to that area, because the repeatable quests I get from the Brotherhood, they're trying to send me there, and I don't have it unlocked yet.
Must be getting jumpy. Maybe in
Getting with these stupid mines that are here. But yeah, I'm probably gonna unlock Far Harbor, or I have it. I just need to actually start the quest to go there.
May as well take a look.
There's a mod that can scrap everything. Yeah.
Hey, you might want to check.
I think I have it, but I don't think it's working.
I wonder if there's a button that can get us.
I know it's on my list that I have installed. But there's also one that you can like scrap hedges and stuff like that. That one's not working either. So it may be that I have it just not working. Yeah. I'm not worried about achievements for this game. If I want to play it again, I might play it again just to get them. But I beat this game so many times. Yes. I can do all the achievements very easily without any issues. I'm just mainly doing this to kind of showcase some mods, kind of give myself some new content through the mods, and maybe just talk about the game. You know, some people may not have played it or may not have done it certain ways, and that's kind of what I'm trying to do, is give them a different perspective. Yeah, DLCs are great. My favorite one is Far Harbor by far. I feel like you move so much slower on the PC version when you sneak. I actually feel, and just in general, you move slower in this game than you do on Xbox. I don't know if that makes any sense or not, but I feel like you're walking slower. I feel like you're sneaking slower. Just movement speed in general is just lower on this version of the game.
Frozen TV dinner. Last time we met, you were cozying up to the peas and apple cobbler.
You just started recently playing what? I'm confused. We were talking about DLC and you said you didn't have it yet, but you said you recently played, like, playing what? Sorry.
Yes.
Oh, playing Fallout, just in general. Gotcha. I recommend, if you're gonna buy all the DLC, to start a brand new character and just play it all the way through again. But that's you know, that's a player's choice on if you want to do that or not. That's what I did whenever the last DLC came out. I didn't get any of the DLCs until they were all available. Then I bought them all at one time and then started a brand new character, so that way I can kind of, I don't want to say play it as though it was intended, but, you know, play it through start to finish. That way there's not any gaps, or, you know, sometimes if you install DLC in the middle of a game, it can have issues. Not saying it would, but you can. And it also kind of gives you an alternate pattern. Instead of, you know, progressing through Fallout 4 vanilla game, you can do a little bit of vanilla, jump over to Far Harbor and do all of that, and get, you know, the special weapons and armor you get from there, and then maybe go do Nuka World and get the special stuff that you get from there, and then come back and do some of the main quest, and, you know, choose what faction you're going to work with. It gives you kind of an alternate line to take that maybe you wouldn't have taken before. That's the way I prefer to do it, but, you know, it is your game. You play it how you want to play it, man. That's the great thing about these games. And there are certain interactions, like if you know, say you blow up the Institute before you go to Far Harbor, there's conversations that you're going to have there that you wouldn't have that dialogue any other way.
Never expected you to come knocking on my door.
So, I mean, you
gave you 50-50 odds of making it to Diamond City.
You don't get the same play experience every single time, which is great. It's very individualized based on how you played it and how you wanted to play it.
Whoa, whoa. You hear that? I understand. You are hiding because you fear death. Has ordered your termination.
We've got to do this more often.
Is it just me, or is anybody else surprised that they haven't made a mod to turn Sense, like the, what are these, like the Gen 1 Sense, into like T1000s, like Terminators? I think that would be kind of cool.
Look, you're pissed off, I get it, I do. But whatever you hope to accomplish in here, it's not gonna go your way.
Maybe that could be a what I call the Creation Club thing, where you...
Someone or something is playing games with us. That was easy. Come on, baby! Show me what you've got!
Maybe that's a Creation Club thing. At some point, somebody will make a quest where the Institute becomes a faction of the Institute still remains. It's controlled by a robot mainframe, like a supercomputer mainframe, and the Gen 1 Sense are now T1000 Terminators. That would be kind of cool.
Scanning. Gone. Excellent.
Blood on me boots.
If anybody's watching and they haven't followed me yet, I would really appreciate you guys hitting that follow button on my Twitch account. I'm trying to get to 50, so that way I can be recognized and supported by Twitch, and that's the way to do it. They want you to have 50. There's the energy weapons bobblehead. Permanently gives me 25% critical damage with energy weapons, so very good to pick up. I want to say there's a skill book in here somewhere too, but I don't remember. It might be after you kill Kellogg.
You must be terminated.
Got it.
it just me? Or is this too easy?
Directive received from Kellogg.
You forget about the melee button.
You are damaging valuable Institute property.
Come on. You mean that's it? Why bother with that? You opening a museum or something?
I think I made a wrong turn. That way I can something over here. The quantum and the armory.
What a rush.
You got guts and determination. It's admirable. But you are in over your head in ways you can't possibly comprehend. It's not too late. Stop. Turn around and leave. You have that option. Not a lot of people can say that.
Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. If anybody else is currently watching, I would really appreciate you guys following me. Like I said, I'm trying to get to 50, and I think I'm at, is it 17, 18, something like that right now? So we're almost halfway. I do have a social media slide I will throw up at some point near the end of the stream if you guys want to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, stuff like that. I do post right before I go live with a link to my Twitch account, so that way all you have to do is click on it and you know when I'm coming live. But it's always Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time till about 8, between 8 and 9 o'clock. My day's going really good, Houston. I appreciate you hitting that follow button for me. Just playing some Fallout work today, nice. So good way to unwind, shooting robots. Thanks for the host, man. Appreciate it. I don't think I've had anybody host me yet. That's one of the things I need to kind of figure out how to do is, I guess there's a way to like raid people or something like that, where you can like dump your viewers into another thing at the end of yours. I kind of need to figure out how to do that. That's on my to-do list. I usually work on one thing at a time, and today it was, I'll go ahead and click on it so you guys can see it. I made this today. I probably embarrassingly, it probably took longer than it should have, but I made that, and I really want people to follow me on social media. On my Facebook and Twitter, I always put out when I'm going to go live, and I am live currently streaming on Twitter, or sorry, on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. So I am available on both. Azurius has been hitting me up on both, so I really do appreciate that. And I use a thing called Restream.io, so I stream live on both simultaneously. And if anybody does want to donate to my Patreon, I do have a Patreon that's set up. I'm going to be using that money to buy new games, buy consoles. I do have some ideas for doing a league with some of my friends, doing Mario Kart, Mario Party, and Super Smash Bros. Tournament. Going all the way back to the Super Nintendo for Mario Kart and the N64 for the Mario Party, the Super Smash Bros. Stuff. So it's gonna be all consoles: Wii, N64, Super Nintendo, GameCube, and the Switch. I own 2 of those. Sorry. I'm going to buy a Switch, so if anybody does want to donate to the Patreon, that's what you would be donating towards, is us live streaming. I would get a group of 3 friends together, and we would be probably yelling at each other, beating each other up in various games, and, you know, doing all that. But that was my project for today. I came home and I made that social media link thing. Not super impressive, but it was something I wanted, and I asked a couple people if they could make one for me because I wasn't sure how to make it. So I got impatient and waiting. I figured I would try to figure it out.
You made it.
I did eventually figure it out. That one was made on Microsoft Paint. I mean, we didn't go high tech with it. It was just made on MS Paint.
That's it.
And
Just up ahead.
I think it looks pretty good. I like the background for it. The background's from crap. What is that? Mass Effect 3. That's where that background came from. Which is also where I got the other background you saw from my desktop. That's also from Fallout.
There he is.
Or Fallout 3. Mass Effect 3, sorry.
In the Congo level. I thought I had that.
Alright, I'm going to say before I talk to him, I've had problems on console where occasionally it locks up, or it won't let you progress the speech.
You murdering, kidnapping psychopath. Give me my son. Give me Sean! Now!
Right to it then, huh? Okay. Fine. Your son Sean. Great kid. Little older than you may
Are you asking what I'm on, Houston? Sorry.
But I'm guessing you figured that out by now. But if you're hoping for a
You see, we have
reunion,
some new viewers. Please feel free to hit follow on whether you're on YouTube or on Twitch. Hit follow for me. I'm trying to get to 50 on Twitch, so I hope that if you're watching on there, you'll help me reach that goal. And this is what I'm talking about. He's done talking. It's looking at me, but it's not giving me the next conversation option.
you came a long way.
Right. Tell me where he is, damn it.
Fine.
Sometimes if you randomly hit buttons, it will pop up.
Sean's in a good place. Where he's safe and comfortable and loved.
The Institute. Well, I'll find him. No matter where he is. Nothing will stop me.
I'm currently playing on... I'm playing on PC.
I give you credit.
I'm streaming on PC right now.
It's the way a father should act.
And if you're asking what platforms I'm streaming on, I am on YouTube and I'm on Twitch. I use Restream.io.
But I think we've been talking
It's a free service you can use to stream on both.
We both know how this has
if you wanted to stream on Facebook, you would have to pay extra money. Try switching cameras. I had to hit. I wasn't even paying attention to where we were on the conversation.
Damn it. time.
Where's he at?
Dying time is here.
Where's he at?
You're not as soft as I thought. Not bad.
Yeah, Kate, get you some.
Come on, you stupid bastards. Come on.
Sorry for you. Came all this way for nothing.
The arm. Is that all you've got?
Get wrecked.
All this tech.
I really do like this pistol.
Let me know if you find some spare ammo.
Yeah, I just know that's a known. That's an issue I know that happens on console. So I always say before I start talking to him, because you can get stuck, and there are times where there's nothing you can possibly do to get it to progress. So it's better than doing the entire Fort Hagen again, or well, some of it. Whoops. It looks like we have at least 7 viewers right now. I appreciate everybody being here and watching. This is definitely more people than I thought I would get today. Sorry, I'm going to click on something real quick and it's going to minimize. There we go. I had to pull back, make the chat the forefront again, so sorry about that. Yeah, I'm planning on buying a Switch. So I have an N64 and I have the SNES Classic. So I don't need to buy those two. I'm probably going to get a Switch, a Wii, and a GameCube at some point. The Switch will probably be first just because it's the newer one, so I can probably stream those, hopefully get more viewership. Oh, there's my
perfect
Robco Fun. I'm hoping I can use that to grow my viewership. Maybe, you know, some people will contribute to the Patreon and help me out in purchasing the rest of the equipment. If not, it's just something I'll slowly work towards and buy. I have an N64. My friend has it. His kids were playing it for a while, so it's there. I just gotta go get it. Any games with it, or just a Switch? I think I went the wrong way.
Going up.
Anybody that has not watched or played Fallout 4, this is one of my favorite moments in the game, so I'm not going to talk whenever I get to the point. Just switch green and pink controller. Okay? What's he wanting for it?
Route access.
You're not talking about yourself, are you? Alright, I'm gonna kind of be quiet for this part because this is, like I said, this is one of my favorite moments in the game.
People of the Commonwealth, do not interfere. Our intentions are peaceful. We are the Brotherhood of Steel.
the hell is that thing?
I really do like that entrance for from the Brotherhood of Steel. I really liked Fallout 3 and the whole story with the Brotherhood of Steel and joining them and all that stuff. I loved it. So, fast travel to this location. Why not? I love when the Purge one shows up. I'm gonna go back to my house. Dump some stuff. I might be interested in buying it. I just need to know a price. I know well, last time I looked, they had advertised for Christmas deals. You can get a Switch and a game. I don't remember if it was Smash Brothers or Mario Party or something like that for, I think it was $400, $399 I think. So I was considering doing that, but I'm also going to have to buy more controllers and because I want to do it as a 4-player, so I would have to get more controllers. I would have to get the games that we're going to play. I would have to somehow, it would be one of those things where I'd have to move my entire computer desk over near a TV, or move my computer, or, you know, depending on where I streamed it, to that person's house, set it up. I would have to get a webcam stand to point at where we're sitting, so that way we can kind of set it up where they could see us just like you can see me now as we play. All right. I had this entire area scrapped. It sucks when I turned off that mod. It put everything back. Alright, so yep, that's the quest I wanted.
This is Ellie Perkins from Valentine's Detective Agency with a message for Nick's partner. We've got a new case and it sounds urgent. Stop by the office. I'll be waiting. Setting this to repeat. This is Ellie Perkins from Valentine's
I'm also
Detective.
going to listen to this just to get it off my...
Wow, that doesn't look half bad.
All Brotherhood of Steel units are to return to the Cambridge Police Station immediately for reassignment. Repeating. This is Paladin Dance on frequency 95. All Brotherhood of Steel units are to return to the Cambridge Police Station immediately for reassignment. Repeating. This is Paladin Dance on frequency 95.
Not worry about that. You know?
Cambridge Police Station immediately for reassignment.
So let's go talk to Ellie. Actually, I got 2 levels, so let's see what we can do with that. Can get that to 31. I can get 2 levels on this, but I'm not even using automatic weapons yet. I think I need to get gun nut. Let's get a gun nut perk, and let's get.
This is Paladin Dance on frequency 95.
Where's the one for my settlers? Local leader.
All Brotherhood of Steel units are to return to the Cambridge Police Station immediately for reassignment.
Yeah, if you give me a price, I'd definitely consider it. Like I said, I can pick up a brand new one with a game for about $400.
Nothing to see here.
Repeating.
Yeah?
There's this article. This is Paladin Dance on frequency 95.
If you're looking to keep your load light,
Let's see what you have.
Something for
Uh-huh.
Let's see here. It's 308. It doesn't have any 556 again. Takes infusion cells.
This is Paladin Dance on frequency 95. All Brotherhood of Steel units are to return to the Cambridge Police Station immediately for
Flag
reassignment.
mines. Institute.
Repeating. This is Paladin Dance on frequency 95. All Brotherhood of Steel units are to return to the Cambridge Police Station immediately for reassignment. Repeating. This is Paladin Dance on frequency 95.
There we go.
All Brotherhood of Steel units are to return to the Cambridge Police Station immediately for reassignment.
Go ahead and talk to Nick for that quest.
Repeating.
You know, I like Casey Kessler more than Travis. Her voice is so smooth.
All Brotherhood of Steel units are to return to the Cambridge Police Station immediately for reassignment.
Come on, Nikki. I'm just asking for your opinion. It'd be a great quote.
He's my client, Piper. Why don't you learn not to snoop on a man's private affairs?
Well, well, speak of the devil.
You're back. And not with your son.
Steel units are to return
What
to
happened?
the Cambridge Police Station immediately for reassignment.
You were right, Nick. Kellogg did have my son. But that wasn't all. He was working with the Institute.
The Institute? Oh, boy.
I'm sorry, friend.
He ain't kidding.
No synth does. Security protocols strip those memories out.
I need to find a way.
I've been investigating.
True enough.
Sometimes they snatch.
Where the Institute actually is.
Exactly.
Kellogg. Huh.
A man like that would have had access. In and out.
Yeah, but I'm guessing he wasn't the surrender and talk type, was he?
He's dead, Nick.
So,
He wasn't gonna talk. Even if I had a way of bringing him in along.
Gets his brains blown.
you're talking crazy here, Nick.
Look, there's a place in Goodneighbor. If anyone could...
Sure. I hope you're right, Nick.
Let's see.
Jesus, Nick. Gross. Seriously?
I know it's grisly, but what choice do we have? We got no leads. Not...
Actually, I think I already have something. Kellogg had this thing attached to it.
Cybernetics, huh? We may have just won the lottery.
Whether we're riding this crazy brain train or not, we can't all go running across the Commonwealth, so...
I have to go to the memory.
I already have someone with me.
All right. See it? Don't worry. We're gonna get your boy back.
well, you two are out.
Ms. Perkins.
I'm glad you're here. We got a new case while you and Nick were out. Ready to put on the detective hat?
Tell me more.
Our client is a fisherman who lives on the edge of the Commonwealth.
Nakano.
Maybe if you bothered writing...
Can't do that.
Huh. I'll remember that the next time you need me to console a hysterical client. Mr. Nakano didn't leave many details. Said he'd go over everything when you meet him. But if you want my guess, missing person case. Guy had a worried look a mile long.
I'll go check it out.
The Nakano residence.
It's a long walk. That's how the hard cases always stop.
All Brotherhood of Steel units are to return to the Cambridge Police Station immediately
Right,
for
so
reassignment.
Awful lot of
I'm gonna
rats.
go up there to start that, but I'm gonna go ahead and do this one. I guess I'll go ahead and turn it on radio so you guys don't have to listen to that. I just kind of tone it out, but I'll probably do that at some point too. So let's go to report to Paladin Dance. We'll take our helicopter ride. Anybody that's watching that hasn't said hi in the chat, feel free to talk in the chat. I appreciate
Brotherhood of
everybody
Steel,
being here,
eh?
and I definitely want to interact with
Spent a
everybody.
whole case of ammo holding this site.
Suppose that means we...
cavalry's arrived. And it looks like they sent in the big...
That ship. I've never seen anything like it.
Amazing, isn't it? We call our ship the Prydwen. If she's here, Elder Max...
Uh-huh. Gonna be a quick war with...
You're damn right. The more guns, the faster the problem vanishes.
That's the plan. If history's proven. That being said, I've received orders that we're both... Follow me up to the roof.
Right.
I think I'm probably gonna find a stopping point.
We're here to save the
for too long. I've been live a little over 2 hours. I usually stream about from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Time. So probably here in the next 20 to 30 minutes, I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna kind of do all the talking with the Brotherhood of Steel to get myself established there, and then I'm going to go to the Mikado home, do the little quest I need to do there to access Far Harbor, and then that's probably where I'm going to leave it. So the next time I play, I can pick up right at Far Harbor.
I love it.
And start doing some quests there.
Loaded and ready to fire. If you spot anything hostile during the flight, I suggest you put it to good use. Make sure you properly identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the locals. The Commonwealth looks different from up here, doesn't it? It never ceases to amaze me how drastic your perception of the battle changes from the air. We're gonna need that edge when we take on the Institute. They've already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal. Hopefully, our air superiority and tactical know-how will make the difference. Now, we find them. And I'm betting that Elder Maxon will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive. Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child below is in mortal danger. If we fail, it's only a matter of time before the enemy overwhelms the population. Cleansing the Commonwealth is our duty, and I will gladly spill my own blood if it ensures our victory.
The first time I played this game, and it was like the very first time I played Fallout 4, I saw that big robot right there, the captain of the ship, and I lit him up. So the first time I actually found that place, they were already hostile, and I wound up getting absolutely destroyed by them. Just thought that was kind of funny. It was not a smart move. I didn't even understand that you could do that was a quest. I just knew it was a place you can go. I didn't know there was quests there until my second playthrough. I think I just jumped on the airship and flew, and then I went back there and I'm like, oh shit, you can talk to these robots and they give you a quest, and it was stupid, but that was the first interaction I had with the USS Independence.
It's been far too long since I've been aboard. All right, soldier. This is the moment when everything changes. I hope you're ready.
I'd really like to talk to you. You ready now?
Hey. Hey.
I'd really like to talk to you. You ready now?
Of course. Anything you need.
Anything I need, huh? I might take you up on that one day. After Tommy stuck me with you, I was expecting to hate your guts. Not only because you've agreed to pick up me contract, but because I was waiting for you to order me around like hired help. Now, so far, you've been treating me like a... Now, I don't mean to sound ungrateful. If there's anything I learned in the combat zone...
Surviving the combat zone must have been rough.
That's putting it nicely. I spent 3 years living in the combat zone. Smelled like puke and piss. But I called it home. I was making a few caps. Had me own bed to sleep in and 3 hot meals a day. Then the raiders took over the place. You know that lot. They aren't exactly what you'd call the gentle type. After they moved in, if you didn't keep looking over your shoulder, didn't take me long to learn.
Right.
So, I guess I'm waiting for you.
You don't owe me a thing.
Now I'm happy. I'll tell you what. Give me some time and I'll think of something I can... I'm not a rich...
Sure.
Permission to come aboard, sir?
Permission granted. And welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I feel promoted him to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor his entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request. Place the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Prydwen and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Gals.
So, you're the one Paladin dances to.
Looks can be deceiving.
Which is precisely why I personally... I've read Paladin dance. You might expect an endorsement. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to... As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission. No, understood?
Absolutely.
Good. That's all for... Your orders are... If you have any questions...
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest dismissed initiative.
I can't talk to you right now.
My game just crashed. That's funny. Alright, well, I guess that's a stopping point since I'd have to restart the game. So, I do apologize. I'm cutting a little short. I was going to do a couple things before the game ended, but as soon as I hit that door, it crashed on me. So, I do appreciate everybody watching today. I had multiple people jumping in and out, and had good conversation in the chat. That's what I like to see. I like to see people talking to me, talking to each other, so I do hope that it continues. I might go ahead and just do Fallout tomorrow, too. I had quite a few viewers. I did get a new sub, or not a new sub, sorry, follower. And like I said, I had pretty good amount of people jumping in and out of the chat and viewing, so I appreciate that. I do have my social media. If you want to follow me on Twitter or Facebook, I post before I go live, usually 10 to 15 minutes beforehand. And that's a good way to know when I'm coming live. Monday through Friday, I'm always on 6 p.m. How late I go kind of depends on if there's or if there's a bunch of people, stuff like that. But I'm usually on until at least 8. I'm trying to get it to where I stay on until 9. The number of viewers I've had the first week was kind of low, obviously, because I'm just starting out, growing, everything like that. But as the more I get more viewers, I plan to put more time in, maybe go till 9:30. We'll see. But I like I said, I had plans for finishing up a couple things before I logged off today, so we could start straight off in Far Harbor tomorrow. But the game crashed on me whenever I tried to enter the Prydwen. So I'm going to just call it for tonight. Make sure if you watch me on on YouTube or on Twitch, hit the follow button on both of them. I prefer it to be on Twitch because I do need 50 Twitch followers so that I can become recognized by Twitch, and that will unlock a tier of things that I can do with my channel. So it's very important I get to 50. And if you are interested in contributing to my Patreon at all, you don't have to, obviously, but if you do, 100% of what goes into the Patreon is going back into the stream. whether it's buying, like I said, consoles or buying new games to stream. I've put a lot of money up out of my pocket to get this whole thing started, between the computer, the games, I bought a mic, I bought a webcam, I bought a lot of things, and it's all came out of pocket. So I'm hoping at some point, you know, people that do subscribe to the Patreon, or when I get to where I can have subscribers on Twitch, stuff like that, that it will help me, you know, grow the channel, keep getting new games that people want to watch me play, new consoles, you know, stuff like that. So if you want to contribute in any way, it's up on the screen right there, patreon.com/Blue Phoenix Games. So I do appreciate everybody coming in, everybody watching. It was great to have people to interact with, and I really appreciate you guys hosting me, talking to me, you know, just in general being here. So I hope to see everybody again tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'll be coming live a little bit before that, and I'll see you all then.